For many of us, public transit is a daily necessity. It's a way to get to school, to find or keep a job, access a medical appointment, or visit friends.
Accessible transit has been a reality in cities like Toronto and Vancouver for years, but that's not true in every city in Canada.
That's right. Some cities are still catching up, like Halifax Transit. They recently rolled out audible stop announcements on several of its bus routes.
Our very own Laura Bain reports on the significance and impact to the blind and low vision community in Halifax.
Lynette Friesen, her 8-year-old son Corbin, and her guide dog Kit are waiting for a bus to take them to the shopping mall.
72 Portland Hills via Woodlawn.
The introduction of audible stop announcements on Halifax Transit buses has made it easier for her to navigate the city.
Before the stop announcements came out, basically you'd have to rely on the driver, and they are trying to do their best, but a lot of times they're busy, especially during rush hour, so they don't always remember to stop at your stop. Just knowing which bus comes to which stop too, because the stop out front of my building, there's 3 buses that come to that stop.
Next stop, Highfield Park Drive after Joseph Young Street.
Accessibility advocate Pat Gates fought for 15 years for stop announcements.
And I think finally, because of the great push by many advocacy groups and people with disabilities, that they finally decided, okay, we have to come into the 21st century, so we better get this done. And they have done it, and they've done an excellent job.
In addition to audible announcements, Halifax Transit has added scrolling text on a screen at the front of the bus. Halifax Transit spokesperson Tiffany Chase.
We're looking forward to increasing the overall accessibility of the entire system. And certainly this is a great next step in terms of allowing more people to independently travel on board Halifax Transit buses.
Pat Gates agrees.
This benefits people who are blind and partially sighted. It benefits people who are deaf of hard of hearing. It benefits tourists. It benefits immigrants. It benefits other people with print disabilities. And it just benefits most of the population.
Next stop, Redneck Boulevard after Rutland Avenue.
For Lynette, accessible buses make for a less stressful ride.
It just gives me complete and total independence. I don't have to rely on the driver. I don't have to rely on another passenger. I don't have to try and guess where my stop is or, look at the GPS on my cell phone. It's a huge benefit, and I don't have to worry. I'm just like a regular other passenger.
Thank you. I will, you too.
That's great news about Halifax.
Yeah, and it's great to see the efforts of those who lobbied for change finally pay off.
Absolutely. And bus stop announcements aren't the only thing Halifax Transit has done in the past few years to try and improve accessibility. In fact, 2 of its newer terminals have tactile walking surface indicators, which have a texture that can be felt underfoot, as well as detected by a cane to guide passengers with vision loss to each bus platform.
Okay, that is really neat, and they've also incorporated new large print font and color contrasted signage, as well as both tactile and braille bay numbers at the new bus terminals so that passengers who are blind or partially sighted can read the info more easily.
Let's face it, great cities are accessible cities.